So I've literally been watching the Caves and Cliffs update for my download for literally all day. I've been waiting for this update. I've literally cleared all of my downloads on my PlayStation for this. This is the update that has changed Minecraft forever. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. And my best friend completely ignores me all the time. She always makes up excuses like my iPad was dead, my dad was using my PlayStation. Okay, so. Well, she just missed this update because I literally, as soon as I saw that download arrive, I closed out Minecraft and I opened it up again and boom, look at this, guys. My gosh, we are in 1.17, guys. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys won't believe how happy I am for this update. This update is the update that drove me crazy. And now we're loading it up in one of my worlds. I hope this doesn't like corrupt the world or anything because it's an older version. Literally, guys, I bet that so many broadcasters have been waiting for this and are broadcasting it right now. But I am broadcasting it, so... Oh my gosh, Caves and Cliffs is here, guys. Look at this. Look at all this new stuff. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Amethyst! Oh my gosh, guys. I have literally been waiting for this update my whole life. Like, you don't even know how excited I am. Like, you don't even know. So, you guys all know this world. I play it very often in Minecraft, and yeah, I'm admin. I'm admin supervisor, manager, and owner. So, yes, we will be doing this. I've been so excited about this because Minecraft is a huge hit, and getting to play Minecraft, the 1.17 version on my PlayStation is such an excitement. Okay, so here it is, and the 1.17 download it was very short, but for a big update like this, it's quite a surprise for such a short download, and I'm literally so excited about this. So first thing we're going to review is the new mobs. And we don't know exactly how tall the mobs are, so we're going to do it right down here. But Minecraft always has 2 block high mobs, but we're just to be safe. And I am literally so happy for the official release. It's like official now. So we're going to go up and look for the new mobs. Here's the Oxalotl, the first new mob we have here. The goat, and those are 2 new mobs. The glow squid. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all they released for this part of the half of the update. And yeah, that's all they released for this half of the update in mobs. First we have the Oxalotl. It's a land/water creature, and we have the goat. And the glow squid, of course. Oh, that is so glowy. He's so loud. Okay, well, I got my glowing sack. He drops a glowing sad. The Oxalotls don't drop anything. I have a belief that they don't drop anything. Oh, well, that confirms it. Anything it dropped, it must have died. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna cover this up and pretend I did not do that. I'm not an animal killer. Don't report me. Okay, we're gonna make a grave. Okay, next objects for this update. Okay, next object is the one that everybody is going crazy about. Minecraft has only had square blocks, correct? Well, few of them are not square. For example, we have the slabs, which aren't exactly square, they're a half square. And the beds aren't exactly square, and the flowers aren't exactly square. All that is not exactly square like the hoppers, but majority of it's square. It's pixelized, basically. The whole game is pixelized, pixel based. And it's not as bad as the other pixel-based games, but it's pretty pistol-based and all. So, yeah, we have a pointed dripstone, which can be turned into a stalactite or stalagmite. And as you can see, they have the gravity effect, and you can pick them up, which is exciting. Which they have a very beautiful animation for that, and that is the dripstone. Next, we have the moss carpet and the moss block. The moss block looks often like grass, and then we have the moss carpet, which looks like just like dirt, ground up dirt that people would. Actually, I have an idea. This could be used for like the chicken coop, because chickens go to the bathroom a lot, so it looks a little different from the grass that would usually look like in real life. So yeah, that would be good for a chicken coop. It makes the ground look ground up and stuff, and more like a chicken coop kind of thing. See, kind of like that. Although I honestly think they should have added it to the carpet section at the same time and in nature. Because there we go. And next we have the drip leaves, of course. Drip leaves look like this. And if you dare to step on them, they'll go down like that. And then they'll go back up unless you're still on them. And yeah, it is very interesting. So I'd say for an obby, this would be very useful to go like this. And they'd have to go quick before it went down on them. Like that. And then it would go back up for the next players. See, as you can see, by the time I got back, it was already there. And if you're a slow player, well, guess what? And like the dripstone, you can pick them up. Next, we have the amethysts. Yes, there's amethyst buds now.
Mom, what are you doing?
All of you guys are excited for the amethysts.
Mom,
Okay.
remember Mommy said that you're not allowed to do that. What? He's broadcasting something.
Y'all threw your steak in. Daddy threw it away. Your
Okay.
why am I digging this out garbage? I'm gonna go throw it for the chicken.
And of course, there's the medium. And it would look like this in the budding crystal.
Y'all wasted thing too?
And then we have the large.
Bread? Damn, y'all wasting a lot of shit.
And you cannot bone meal this stuff. You have to wait for it to grow naturally. And it makes a noise, and the noise gets louder depending on how big the crystal is. The amethyst cluster is the full-grown crystal. You can find this in naturally spawned crystals, naturally generated crystals spawns. And if you break them, you'll get amethyst shards. So that is a big update to this. And you can also get the amethyst block, which is the non-budding version. And it still makes a noise. And if you walk on it, it'll make a very odd noise. For example, if I build like the base of an amethyst crystal. Okay, let's say this is the base. I'm not very good at this, but okay, let's say this is the base. Because they're kind of like a circle. So let's say this is this bottom. It would make this kind of noise. You guys probably already saw that in the preview of the update, or in the snapshots, as they would say. Snapshots. So you can see it makes that awesome noise. That sounds just like clinking of glass. And this is really nice to hear if you want to use it, for example, like, I don't know, whatever, but yeah, like you could use it. And so next thing we have is the skulk. Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's gonna be here somewhere. I just don't know how to spell. I know how to smell, I just don't know how to spell. Well, apparently since I don't know how to spell, or they might not have added the skulk successfully, we'll do whatever we have here then for the update so far. Okay, and of course they have deep slate now, which I'm not sure where you can find deep slate, but I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere. And they have deep slate ores. It might be for the nether. As you can see, you have this new spyglass, where you can spy on things. So this would be very handy if you're trying to spy on someone, but you don't want to be seen. For example, I'm back here and my friend's over there and I don't want them to see. Or you want to spy on a zombie, make sure they're not too, but without them being close enough for you that they'll start getting close to attacking on you. Next, we have the spore blossom. Okay, so this is my bat room. Don't ask me about it, but it is the bat room. And for example, what this spore blossom does, it is just like a decoration. And well, yeah, that's about all. And well, yeah, that's all. And there is a new type of tree, azalea, the azalea tree. As you can see, this is the small azalea, and it will grow up into a wonderful oak tree which has oak, which it has oak wood, except a little something special about it. You guys probably already knew this, but some people don't, so I'm just gonna review it anyway. So it's basically a bush, as you can see. It's like a tree. And it grows up into this thing. If you find one of these things, I suggest looking below it. Although this is in a flat world, so you wouldn't find it below. It doesn't work if you spawn it specifically, but if you find it in nature, it will symbolize. It might be able to spawn it in nature, and it might symbolize it either way. But basically, if you find one of these azalea, what it'll do is basically it symbolizes that there is amethyst below. Next, we have this powdered snow. This is the powdered snow bucket. Powdered snow is one of my favorite features in this, other than some other features. But basically what powdered snow does is it defies the gravity of Minecraft. Although there is no gravity in Minecraft, so really it just defies nothing. Okay. Basically, this is very special. Because if you take lava, yeah, I know lava, and snow, not one of the best mixtures I've ever done. And you put the powdered snow on top in an ice biome, you'll fall through. And of course it's gonna melt because it's snow. But yeah, if you do it quick and you find some sort of way, look what it does if you sit in it for too long. This is a bug. You're not supposed to see it. Oh, yeah. Basically, it'll freeze up your vision. And your vision will become short. And you'll start freezing to death, too. As you can see, my vision became the same. Watch how my vision shorts. My vision's becoming shorter and smaller, and if I go into survival, I will start taking damage.
Mom, don't you think they already know?
And yeah, that's that. That is for the powdered snow. Next we have the rooted dirt. Okay, so you guys probably saw the azalea. Watch, you guys saw the azalea already because I already featured it. That is rooted dirt. See, rooted dirt, same thing. Now, when you plant something like a tree or it'll grow, it'll plant rooted dirt, which is basically the roots, and this is hanging roots. So if you have a tree high above in the air and you have nothing below it, we can put a azalea and of course bone meal it It actually has a stem of its own, which is very nice to see. But basically, eventually over time, it'll spawn these hanging roots, which you can find in the new cave updates. In the new cave generations that will be added in winter as part of the 1.17 update. And that's about all except for the tough calcite and the new blocks, which I'll be talking about now. Tough and calcite will be surrounding the amethyst shard, so I'd watch over it very closely. Next, we have the new ores. We have a new copper ore, a new deep slate. We have these new iron ores and stuff. And yes, they did change the name. So you can search up copper now. It's kind of like, copper is kind of like iron. You guys have probably already heard of copper. But basically it's kind of like iron. And yep, there's blocks of raw copper, block of raw gold, block of raw iron. Basically every ore that has to be smelted, they turned into raw, which is really weird, but yeah. This isn't a mod, this is the real thing.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay, so they have a new blocks and stuff, the deep slate blocks, which you guys can probably find that on your own, and you guys have probably been paying very much attention to the copper update, because it is literally adding a new ore.
Can you just stop?
Okay, so
Man,
this new copper,
as everything. It's so boring.
and with all this new copper, we have all these new stuff, and you know what claims the longest name?
Man,
Look, none of these are long, right? Except for this one. This one's really long.
let them explore it by themselves.
This claims the new longest name in Minecraft.
I don't think anyone's going to watch that.
And the basic stuff is you have to cook it, turn it into copper ingot, and yeah, basically turn it into that.
Madeline,
And once you have the copper
no one's
block,
even going to watch that because Mommy said that you couldn't
okay,
upload.
so what is this? Okay,
Madeline, Mommy said you couldn't upload.
okay, so up here is the honeycomb, and what you can do is you can wax it. No, give this. Okay, so next we have, if you want to wax it, you can just use a axe, and well, yeah, it unwaxes it, and of course it'll weather down unless you try to wax it. Most people think waxing is a great idea, but if you want a new white or basically blue block or teal kind of block, then don't wax it and it'll turn into the teal block if you want one. It also makes its own unique noise, which we can test that noise out over here where it's nice and quiet.
And can you let them explore the Caveman Cliff update on their own?
And that should be about it for the Caves and Cliffs update. And there's two new things that I haven't showed, and that is the glow item frame, which you can use just to show stuff bright and easy. And then we have the bucket of Oxalotl, which is pretty self-explanatory. And oh yeah, it's self-explanatory.
Coming!
And that's it.